Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is my second video and I think I'm more nervous than the first time, so please just bear with me. Hopefully that nervousness will go away soon. But today is actually Sunday and I'll be posting this on Tuesday when you're watching. But someone requested of me to do a everyday makeup look, and so today that's what we'll be doing. Actually, I had my hair, my makeup and everything done. I'm more dressed up than I'll usually be on here, but I was going to church this morning, so today is kind of the easiest day to film in the afternoon. So I just kind of wiped off all of my makeup and I left my brows on because those take forever to do, probably longer than this video will be. So I just went ahead and left those on, but we're gonna do the makeup. And so this is what I used to use for an everyday makeup look, and as you can see, if I can open it, as you can see, I've really hit it hard. This was that palette I talked about in my last video. If you watched, I talked about how I had one palette that I've kind of been using a lot before I got my other two palettes for Christmas, and this was it. And you can tell that I was a fan of this light brown shade and this shimmery shade. And I honestly need to throw this away or just repurchase a new one, but I still keep using this one as a highlighter. It's like this pretty shimmery pink. But anyway, this used to be, until a few weeks ago, my everyday makeup look and my everything makeup look. But I've been playing around with the Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette, and so we're gonna do an everyday look with this since this is my new go-to. Like I said, I left on my brows. I moisturized this morning and my skin is still feeling pretty moisturized, so we'll leave that. And let's see, we will go ahead and start. Well, actually, no we won't, because if I'm being honest, every day, honestly, I don't prime my face every day. I just put on like a face lotion and I let it sink in, and then I usually just start applying my makeup. If I'm feeling really fancy, I'll use eye primer and I'll use face primer, but today we're not going to do that because I didn't do that this morning, and I'm not going to lie and say I do that every day, so we're not gonna. So I'm going to start with foundation, and I have a wet beauty blender, and this is a WetNWild photo focus that I talked about in my other video, and it's in the shade Porcelain, which I have all my makeup over here if I'm looking, but I thought this was too light for me, but honestly it kind of oxidizes a little bit, and so it's actually my color. So I am officially Porcelain, and I cannot wait for the sun to come back so I can get some sun to my skin and not be the color Porcelain. No offense if you are, though. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I think it's beautiful, but I'm not used to being this white. So yeah, and I just kind of apply it all over my face. I have some kind of darker streaks right here. I didn't mean to go that heavy. Usually I don't like to put it on that heavy, and so I'll just start blending it out, and as you'll see, it looks kind of white, but I promise it gets darker. I don't know if it's just me, if I'm crazy, but I'll walk away, I'll walk away from the mirror for a second and it'll be darker. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But so we're just gonna keep bouncing this into the skin. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to take some of this Instant Age Rewind, and I'm just going to put a little bit where my dark circles are, down here, and where my redness is, because I don't like to put too much of that foundation because it, I think it starts to look cakey, so I try to hide the redness with the concealer, because I think the concealer just, I don't know, for some reason it doesn't look cakey when I do that, but if I put more of that WetNWild, it'll look powdery and cakey, and I don't like it. So I just bring a little bit down, And then I'm also taking the excess and just kind of putting it on my eyelid. Alrighty, and now when the face is done, I'll go ahead and set that with a little bit of Coty Airspun. And I just got this and I really like it. And sometimes I even use this little powder puff it comes with because I think it does a good job, honestly. So just tap a lot of that off, like a lot, because this stuff goes on real heavy. And then I'll just set the under eye and set the eye on top, all that concealer, so it doesn't make our eyeshadow crease. Little on the forehead. Any places you get oily or just want to make sure your foundation isn't moving around, you can just set it. Alright. And that's it.
Alright.
And try not to kill yourself with the excess powder that just flies around. It's like a sandstorm. Okay, next thing is bronzer. I've been using this butter bronzer a lot. I just love the way it smells. It smells so good. It makes me just want to go to the beach. And then I just take this big old fluffy brush and I just get on in there like that. And this is actually the light one because I'm porcelain, so I don't need a dark bronzer really. And then I just kind of buff that in on the cheeks. And since it's such a fluffy brush, I think it does a good job of like dispersing the bronzer so you don't have like this strip right there. And I go a little bit under, a little on the nose. I kind of just go wild with my bronzer. And then you just put some at the very top. Just make me look like I've been in the sun since the sun hasn't been out in like 2 months. Alright. And that's bronzed enough for me. Next thing is the Galifornia blush by Benefit. This also smells like the sun. The sun, the summertime. I'm not really sure what the sun smells like. Okay, so I just take this little Real Techniques brush and I just kind of dab a little bit. It packs a punch. See how pink that is? And then I just smile and rub it on the apples and up. Apples and up. Apples and up. Like that. Not too heavy. But I say that and then I just keep putting it on and it gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And then my face is just red and I look like a little crab. But that's okay. Alright, so that's it for that. And let's see. Next thing, I would usually like do my brows, but they're done. And I might just brush them out a little bit with this little spoolie. And funny story, I just got this spoolie for Christmas. I never had a spoolie before, so I was like literally just filling in my brows and hoping for the best. But this changes your brow game. So if you can buy a $1 spoolie, I highly suggest that you do because it'll change your life, I'm telling you. So yeah, I just kind of do my brows, which takes about 15 minutes, so I'm not going to do that. And then we're going to do our eyeshadow. And so I'm going to be using this Kathleen Light's Dream Suit palette, like I said. And I'm going to take, let's see, well I put that Coty Airspun all over my eye, so that's a good base. So right now I'm just going to go straight into like a crease color. And I'm going to go into this one right there. I'm not sure what shade that is. Shooting Star maybe? I'm not really sure. But I'm going to go into that one. And I'm just going to kind of buff that into the crease. And so, next thing I want to do is take this coppery kind of brownie shade and I'm gonna, looks like that. It kind of, see, it comes out like a copper. I'm gonna put that on the packet on the outer corner and a little dusty right there. But I'm gonna pack it in about halfway. And I know it looks a little silly now, but I'll show you what I'll do. And I'm gonna go a little up, pack it in a little into the crease. Get up there in the crease just a little bit, because what we're gonna do is blend that out and blend it up. And actually, I never used to do that. I used to take a smaller blending brush and just pack on the color I wanted lower, and it would look a little, I don't know, it would look a little messy. And so the other day I saw WetNWild do this. If y'all don't follow her channel, you should really check her out. She's awesome. But I saw her packing on shadow and going a little bit up instead of just staying on the lid, going a little up. And then she would blend it in. And I think it just looks seamless. It looks so good. So that's what we're gonna do to this side as well. Just pack on that copper shade halfway on the eye and go up a little. See that? And I mean, these tips, you can really take it or leave it. I'm not a professional. But yeah, so just keep packing it on. Alright. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna blend it out up into the crease, so it kind of melts in with that other brown shade. It like diffuses it. Alright. Let me get here to make sure that looks okay. Cool. Alright, and so it kind of diffused it. And to me it looks pretty seamless. It's not perfect, but it's the best that I can do. And then we're going to go in and pick a shimmery shade for the lid. And so I'm going to go with, is it Shooting Star? I think I already said that. I don't know, these palettes are weird. Like, these don't match up with this. It like, I don't know, you have to like, I don't even know how to explain it, but let's see. I'm looking at my eyes, and I think what I want to do is take this one right here. It's kind of like a brownish copper color. It's more brown than the one that I just put on my lid. And I'm going to use my finger, because if you're using a shimmer, I think using your finger gets the best pigment and shine whenever you're putting a shimmer on your lid. So I would just suggest using your finger. So I'm going to get up close to the mirror for this. And I'm just going to rub it. I'm just going to rub it halfway. See how I did the copper color from here to here? I'm going to take that shimmery shade and go into the middle, so it kind of fades into that matte color. And then, let's see. I'll go ahead and do that on the other side. Alright, and we're back. So, if you see it, kind of, like I said, it goes from that shimmer into the copper color, and then you can kind of see the brown disperse like within the crease. And so, another thing I like to do, I want to blend that a little more. Alright. Okay, so another thing that I like to do to brighten that up even more and to kind of make the eyes bright is to put a lighter color, even lighter than this one, in the inner corner and a little bit on the lid, like a tiny bit. So I'm going to go into, I like this like satin color down here, this pinkish satin one. And I'm going to take that on my finger, like I said. And I'm just going to kind of like dab that on the inner corner. And on the very, very tip of my lid right there. And very carefully too. And do you see that? Can you see it? I'm not sure. But It gives that inner corner a nice little glow. And it just makes the eyes look really bright and awake. Let's see. I'm going to tap some more on there. Then I'm going to go in again with this color and just kind of re-emphasize this color because it got lost a little bit within the blending. Lightly too, just barely tapping. Alright, and this side as well. Alright, and once I've done that, I'm just going to wipe off my brush a little bit. And then I'm going to go into this kind of peachy orange shade. And I'm going to take it lightly above that brown. Like lightly. And I think this just adds something for the brown to fade into as you go up, so you're not just ending with like this brown color. I don't know, I think it just kind of makes everything look finished. And then I'm gonna take this kind of smaller blending brush, and actually no I'm not. I'm gonna take this brush that I packed on the copper color, and I'm gonna really wipe it off, because like I said, here we make things work because I don't just have a bunch of brushes I can use. So I'm just gonna wipe it off the best that I can. And I'm gonna take this shade again, and then I'm gonna hit the brow bone with it, just to highlight that and give it a little shine. Alright. And that's such a pretty color. I like it a lot. And I'm gonna re-emphasize that inner corner. Just add a little more brightness. And let me look up close. Okay, I like that. And then I'm gonna again take this brush and I'm gonna wipe it off really good. And then I'm gonna go in with this light brown color, tap a little bit on the end, and go on the lower lash line a little bit. Only on the outer part too. Just a little bit. Not even all the way, not very dark. I think it just adds something nice. Alright, and so now that our eyes are done, we're gonna, we're gonna do some eyeliner. And so this one that I'm using is just a Younique eyeliner. I've been having this one for a while, and I'm just trying to get rid of it. It works well, and it's really black and it's really pigmented. It glides on smooth, but the thing with this is it kind of smudges. I'll find it a little bit under my eye, but like I said, we work with what we have on this channel. So I'm going to use this until it's all gone, and if you want to leave me a recommendation of your favorite eyeliner below, preferably a pencil liner, that would be awesome, and affordable. Something affordable, and that's a liner and that's a pencil, so just let me know. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my liner, and let's see, I'm gonna use this little mirror in my bronzer, so yeah. Alright, actually no, I'm not. I'm gonna go put on my liner, and then I'll be back, and then I'll show you what I did. Alright, I'm back and I have my liner on. And I'll tell you what I do. For the shape of my eyes, they're kind of like almond shape, I guess. So the best thing to do for me to not make my eyes look so closed is to only put liner on the outer part of my eye. And so what I did was I just, I make it thicker here and then thinner as I go in, and I let my liner fade mid-eye. So as you can see, it's darker here and then it fades, and same on this side, it's darker and it fades towards the middle where I started that shimmer shade. And I think it just kind of like gives my shape of eyes just a nice wide look, I guess you could say, instead of like closed off. So I know some people, their shape of eye, it's like better if they go all the way. For me, it just makes me look like my eyes are closed. It may be the Filipino in me, but it helps if I just do that. And then I also took a little bit and I did the same thing mid-eye. I just filled in the waterline down here, mid-eye. And so for me, that just, it draws emphasis right here and kind of brings the eye up. Yeah, so next thing is mascara, and this is just that brand Younique. I'm just trying to use this up as well. I want to get an affordable one. I do have the Lash Paradise, but it's kind of starting to clump up, so yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this one. I do like this one, but it doesn't really give you much volume. It just gives you a lot of length. So I do want to repurchase the Lash Paradise and hopefully have that again soon. But one thing I have changed in my routine, just with everyday makeup, is I don't curl my lashes anymore, because I used to curl them every day, and I feel like that can't be good for your lashes. Like, I don't know, like I just felt like they were gonna fall out and I got really nervous. So just, I mean, maybe this isn't for you, but occasionally try to like rock some natural lashes and just put mascara on your own lashes and see how that looks. But if you like false lashes and to curl them, that's awesome too. But I found for me, excuse me, the less I started curling them, the more I liked them natural. Like, it's weird, like I don't even curl them anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna put on mascara and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my mascara on, and everything's pretty much almost finished. So all I have to do is set my face, and so I'm gonna use this Milani setting spray. And I like to really pack it on, because this foundation, and plus with concealer on top, to me can kind of look too matte. Not really cakey, not really bad, but just too matte. And I think this adds a nice like glow to your makeup. So I like to squirt this on liberally. And it dries pretty fast too, and the mister is amazing. Okay, and then let's see, we're pretty much done here. And yeah, so this is kind of I wouldn't really say I have an everyday makeup look. Like, my makeup isn't ever the same every day, but lately when I've been using this palette, the colors I've used today I've really gravitated towards. If not this copper shade, I'll use this shade a lot in the crease, but today I wanted to do something more red toned, but also kind of natural, because when you're looking at me straight on, you can't really see really dark colors. But yeah, I'll have to do a video where I do like a date night look or something more fierce on the eyes. So, and on the lips. And right now, I'm not, on a normal basis, I just wear chapstick, because my lips are like, I can't put lipstick on them. Liquid lipstick would like eat my lips right now. It would look so bad. And so I'm not gonna put anything on my lips, and normally I don't. But I do want to start trying. So also, another thing, comment below like some of your favorite lip products from the drugstore. May it be like liquid lipstick, normal like tube lipstick, lip glosses that aren't too sticky. I'm just looking for new lip products, because I think that I want that to be a goal in 2018. It's just to be more bold with makeup, and also more like confident, because I usually just keep my lips neutral because I don't want to draw attention to them. So this year I want to try some bold things, and maybe even a red lip. So yeah, just comment below some lipsticks I should try out that you love. And I hope you like this look. I'll go ahead and put my glasses on so I can see a little bit better, to see if I actually did an okay job. But yeah, that looks okay. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll do something similar, or maybe not. Maybe you have something that works for you, but I thought it'd be fun just to show you what I do every day, and thank you, Gabby, for suggesting that I do this video. It was very fun for me. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Tuesday, and I hope you have a great week. Bye!